Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Andvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Andvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatery tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Andvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Andvari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Yeah, I did rage quit Hellion because it shotgunned me out of an airlock. There are a lot of early access indie games that I'll just quit because I'm just so mad at them. Like, early access can be really good or really, really bad. It really is like a huge hit and miss. But actually, I have to turn on my AC. I wonder what temperature it is. I am just... Those arrows are just so brutal.
That's the one behind you.
I should probably figure out how to upgrade Atreus's quiver. Because that's probably actually one of the most useful things. Having more arrows just immediately available. Huh. It was already gone by the time I finished it off, sort of. Let's see. But I don't know. I like early access games, but some of them are just terrible. I not exactly rage quit, but I've kind of disappointment quit Vagante from the roguelike roulette. I just didn't like that game anymore. That's a hard pill to swallow when you have like a game that you loved.
Andvari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Really? I guess we have to climb it first. Try Hellion again, they did a crafting update. Maybe. Ultimately, one of my big problems...
Oh, he did not like that. He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. It cannot be trusted.
One of the biggest problems I have with early access games is, like, they have to do something really special to bring me back, because... Dark Elves? I haven't seen Dark Elves for a little while. Well, he's just gone. Boy, what did I tell you about listening to magic items? Oops. It's a bad idea. It's how you get cursed. A very bad idea. I'm trying to... Unfortunately, my dad toast jokes, I've, like, run out of them for a little while. Which sucks, because they're actually one of my favorite parts about, like, I was really hoping I could kick him into the pit.
I think I'm getting better at this.
No dice. Oh, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I did a lot of dad toast joking. Dad of war jokes, I don't know, whatever. In like in Alfheim. And I think it's just getting sick was, you know, that much of a I don't know, setback. I just can't think of any. I'm a little bit more reactionary, honestly. I guess we could always start on the abused Atreus line. I don't know. I guess part of it is Kratos isn't saying as many ridiculous things. Or maybe it's just I'm becoming desensitized to him just being a dick. I mean, he's not outright, like, stomping.
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how.
Put it underwater. You won't be able to hear it. Trust me. Done it before. Turns out drowning works for more than just, Oops. I love the fact that if there's an enemy above you, you will automatically, like, swing up above. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, I'm surprised we have dark elves hanging out in here. Not that surprised. What if they just didn't have a better enemy to pull? Okay, so we've already been that way. There's nothing there. Nothing that I need to worry about. Have the lift down or the thing up. Let's go up for a bit. I wonder if Wandering Company will ever play Space Engineers. Probably not. Part of it is, my friend group that I played Space Engineers with quit. So I could maybe get Dwarf to play Space Engineers with me. But, like, everybody else, from those times is gone. Oh, you know what? I bet the elevator actually brings me back up. Just behind the waterfall. Pool that I climbed up. Oh, yeah. Astroneer, on the other hand, I'd probably be willing to play again. Yeah, this brings us back up. Probably to where that locked door was with it. Yeah. Okay.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Treasure map. All right.
Okay, cool. And then we can go straight back down. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I do get unstoppable aura for just running around for a bit. That's neat. Okay, so now I think I've got everything. I could be wrong. Let us go here. So I think after this we'll probably just we'll go check out Muspelheim. I like to do story, but I think I'll do that tomorrow.
And a traveler. Guard up.
Are you both? How much you? Nah, I don't have a whole lot of EXP. You know what I haven't done? All of today. I haven't actually saved the game in like 6 hours of gameplay. Should probably save. Luckily it autosaves constantly, but still. Okay, this is a much easier traveler than the last one. Much easier. Wait, I can actually... I've stunned a traveler. That's a new one. Oh, he dead. I was wondering if I get the opportunity to, I was wondering if I get the opportunity for one of those.
A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
I was supposed to get up to this one. Or maybe I jump across. Okay, so later. So many treasure chests, so many hidden walls. Oh man. The other game this kind of reminds me of is, I guess apart from Darksiders, it also reminds me of Battle Chasers, which was done by the same people. Kind of the, sort of randomly generated loot, the exploration, the high quality, whatever.
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
Boy. Have you seen me give a shit about traps so far? I walked through fire earlier because I don't give a shit. Yoink.
I see no traps.
You sounded so sure about it.
Anyway, what's a ring gonna do about it? Where? I was gonna say wear me to death, but that doesn't even make sense. Do nothing. Just kind of throw the ring into the waters, boy. We have no need for it. I can't. Well, that kind of works. Both of them went flying off into the waters at the very least. Oh, that's just awful looking. Then again, I love the Dark Elf kill animations. They're always just so brutal.
I think you got it.
I think I did too. You don't walk that off. I don't think you can walk that off. Let me see. I'm constantly on the lookout for any level of like missed stuff and like bonus things and who knows what else. There's tons. There's always tons. I end up feeling a bit neurotic playing this game because it's just like, okay, so where's the secret that I've automatically missed by going through this direction? Apparently bursting a health stone
Vari says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
But yeah, I just feel neurotic looking for all the secrets that I haven't found yet. Where does this lead me? Oh. Wow. Alright. Sure, why not? Hey, thanks for the resub, Crystalon. I like the zip lines that they've got all over the place. One thing that this game gets very right is there might be some kind of repeated tile sets, quote-unquote, but it has never felt, repetitive. Like, the level design is always fresh and interesting. You always do different things. Even if, like, the sites might not be different. It's not just like, oh, yay, another dungeon. It's like, oh, how do I get through here? Gotta hit me again. Won't go well for you. Interesting, he's using the same... He's using the same patterns. Oh, he summoned friends. Same patterns as the boss enemy. I was going for the other one, but alright. This is not going to go great for you. Not gonna go great for any of you guys. I gotta figure out which one of these, which skill lets me break enemies' blocks. Yeah, so I can't use the... I can't use the spin axe against this guy. Because, it gives him enough of a break. He barely does damage to me. Those upgrades made a massive difference. Screw it. Where are you? Did I hit him by lifting the rock? Wow, that was lame. Alright, Epic Talisman, Aegir's Protection. Small defensive zone prevents Kratos' attacks from being interrupted and reduces the amount of damage. Wow, that's really good. Like, I like the thing I was using. This might be better. You know what? No, it's better to use the Talisman of Protection for at least now. The passive effect is much better.
Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab. And he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just to this gate.
Boy, that sounds like liars talk to me. Last time somebody said thank you, they stabbed me in the back. I have a specific, neurosis against, gratitude. Anytime anybody seems to be grateful to me, that means they're about to betray me. That's how it works. It's like a rule or something.
Boy.
Sir! Okay, that's going in the journal.
Okay, the Soul Eaters. Removing an ancient soul and domesticating it as a beast of burden was surprisingly easy. They follow my every command, and appear to possess no free will, sense of self-preservation, or even hunger. Well, not until it turned poor lit into ashes. Not even his soul remained. A lack of their own must be what drives them to immolate the soul of others. My soul eaters are an abomination. Several were sent to Muspelheim at the request of Suitor. What he will use them for, I shudder to consider. Another to Motzingnir and Konsengard. That fool can burn for all I care. My immediate concern is the dwarves of the Volander mines. I pray I'm not too late to undo my mistake.
This is a fine hammer.
Andvari says thank you. Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one.
You want to keep a talking dead dwarf
Sorry, not ready.
as a pet? Really now? There are limits to what kind of pets anyone should allow. Talking ring is a rare pet. Yeah, but also real creepy. I think we got everything in the area. No, we missed a raven. I'll come back for them later. The raven...
You two find that hammer, or you too busy looting every keyhole and cranny?
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Andvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
Okay, Andvari's Soul. Epic enchantment. Very high perk activation chance.
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it.
So health on a runic attack kill. That's a bit tougher.
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He
knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
You know what? I'm sorry I brought it up.
Oh, that water texture. The lighting on the water below us is real bad. I don't know why it's got those vertical and/or horizontal bars, but oof.
Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be? Let's sort you out.
Okay, so we can upgrade talismans. So this will... It's good. It does have multiple enchantment sockets on it, which is actually really good. I'll think about it. The main problem is it doesn't have a passive effect to it, so I'd have to remember to use it, which is kind of rough. I'll see. There's probably others. It would increase it to level 6. Let's see. We want to look at the Talon Quiver. Oh. Well, there we go.
Well, see you next time you need something.
Okay, so we're here. Jesus. I've barely even done like a partial circuit on this area. Nowhere near done. I think I just ran over a seagull. I could be wrong, but it does look like I ran it over, like, just fully. Whoops. Boot paste. gross. Like, how tall is Kratos? Do we know? It doesn't seem like that big, but the problem is we haven't seen a regular human yet. Holy shit, we haven't seen a regular human at all. Every single person we've run into is a god, a dwarf, or... Actually, is that it? Are the only two people we've talked to at this point? The three people. Okay, he's 6'6". Oh, and the cannibals, you're right. We did run into them. I forgot about them because they turned into enemies. I've seen plenty of dead people. You're right about that. They're a little gnarly. Yeah, I'll have to go back and see how he matches up with the people that haven't eaten meat in weeks. But 6'6" seems semi-reasonable.
There's something down there.
Yep. Another free stat as we go by. Alright, strength up by 2. Because yeah, Kratos is a big dude.
Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
Okay, well, back up we go. I wonder what Mimir thinks about while he's here. Probably kind of just whatever. Just
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't. Huh.
so, gonna read one?
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
What? Ah. So we've read every other one, but those aren't readable. Okay, there's also a glowy thing. Oh man, speaking of 6'6", this is probably not a problem for those of you on the metric system. I once knew a person who, for some ungodly reason, instead of saying
I see something down there.
6'6", he would say 6 inches 6 feet. I don't know why he did. I don't know why he said everything backwards, but he did. And it was the most infuriating thing talking to him. Because we were in, I don't remember what we were in, but we actually had to say, like, oh, we were in Science Olympiad together. We were doing measurements. And specifically, I had to work with him on cutting lumber for trebuchets. We were making miniature trebuchets. And working with him was awful because he would say 6'2". What he meant was 2 feet 6 inches. But he didn't tell you that. So I'd cut a long board, and then he'd get pissed off because you measured it wrong, and it's like, what do you mean? It's 6'2", just like you said. Are there fish in there? Oh no, there are fish under there.
Boy.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
If any of you guys are still in middle school or high school watching this, see if your school has a Science Olympiad class or club. They are real fun. The hell? Oh. Oh, Fire Ancient. I was wondering what this thing was. It looked weird.
Fire! Coming!
Okay. But yeah, I wasn't so bad with this guy. I more or less just learned never to actually... I just learned to never talk to him. Do we have any more? Nope. Damn it. Oh, kinda.
I'm not ready.
Can I hit him back with it? That was weird. New pattern. Oh, come on.
Got the healing stone.
This is real awkward. I just want to knock him down so I can finish him off. I guess he's dead. I guess that works.
I think I'm getting better at this.
You're useless against those, son. We need to get you a grenade. Let's see. Resistance to burn damage. That'll be helpful. Especially if we're going into, the Fireland realm, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Let's see. Question about spoilers. Chances are it's not going to be something I want to hear. My apologies. I'm going to try and get through more of the story tomorrow. The Jotunheim is frozen. Yeah, but I'm going to Muspelheim. Which is most definitely fire. If I'm not mistaken.
I see something down there.
Got more there. I'm just not sure how to approach any of it. Maybe we do need the explode on command ability. Yeah, I have the one that gives me 12% to all resistances. Yeah, so I could conceivably get up to 72%. Be pretty funny if I got to 100% resistances to an element. It's just a straight up rift up there. What?
Beacon Beach over here.
Well, these are weak revenants. Is interesting how much of a difference there is between one section of this area and another. Maybe from over here. Aha. See, Odin's eye behind you. In this area or the previous area? A little crevice. Oh yeah, so there is. Yeah, what I'm probably going to do is look up a guide for where all of the Eyes of Odin are. I think that'll make my life a lot easier. But that'll be, like, later. When I feel like doing Hundo Percento. Huh. Can I open this up? Nope. And I'm dead. Holy shit. That was fast. Well, that's what I get for trying to rush. I was just like, I wonder if I can, like, open it up before the damage takes me. And the answer is no. I assume we get explosive arrows or something later. Yeah, what part of the story I'm in? Going off to get the chisel. As far as I know, I've got a shit ton of this game left to do. Like, I'm not very far. I'm very, very aggressively doing everything else. And then some. It seems drastically different from the other God of Wars. Yeah.
Boy.
Wonder who wrote this.
Captain Eric, this is our fault. We managed to find a way inside one of the Asgardian libraries you told us to stay away from. Made off with more coin one day than we'd see from years of trading. But the thunderstorm that sank your fleet, during that tempest, I had a vision. Thor himself came to me. He appeared on the deck of the Mersuden in a bolt of lightning and demanded vengeance. We stole from the gods, he said, and for that we must be punished. A brilliant flash of light followed. Then everything went dark. We woke stranded up here. Somehow we managed to survive the shipwreck, though I imagine it's all part of the Aesir's punishment. Now we are forced to live out our last days stranded on a cliff, surrounded by hellwalkers and tasselworms. Starving at each other's throats. It won't be long now. Will Adria be understanding? Will Rand be compassionate? Or will they cast me out to freeze in hell? I suppose it's not for me to know. I'm sorry, Captain Eric. How many realms have I done so far? Well, other than Midgard? 1. I have not played much of this. Oh. That's how I'm supposed to deal with that thing. I appreciate that I don't actually need special power-ups to get most of this stuff. But yeah, I know I've got a long way to go in this game. Though, honestly, seeing as I've gotten so much side content done, it's probably one of those where after a certain point, it's going to get faster, not slower. Rift fight on that little platform there. Oh boy. Okay, so we've been here before. But I guess I never broke those because I'm a dumbass.
Want to see what we can trade those for?
Get to that, though. I don't know if we can. And I can zipline to some of these. So we probably want to zipline to that one. Oh. We've got a diggable grave here that I totally missed.
We found it!
Hey, another Leptir alloy. I needed one of these. Well, let's get down to this one, because this way we don't have to leave areas. Oh, leave the area, we can just climb right back up. Is honestly still shocking to me. Ymir's breath. Frost explosion on a successful axe hit. It's not bad. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Back up you go. We got 2 shortcuts here.